again, everybody. Yes, sir, this is your old friends Alton and Raven, the Delmore brothers and Wayne Rainey, coming to you with an all-sacred program. We do hope you're going to enjoy each and every minute of it. And in just a minute, we're going to tell you how that you can have our all-sacred songbook right there in your home, so you keep a listening, will you? And you'll understand it very by and by. Well, thank you very much there, Wayne Rainey. And how do you do, friends and neighbors out there everywhere? Mighty glad to be away again. We do have a lot of your hymns here to sing. We call them yours because you requested them, friends. And you know, mind you, every one we have here requested is out of the pages of our All Sacred Song album. We're going to tell you just a little bit later how you can get one of these and have in your own home. So we got to start here pretty soon, get the program underway. And Raven wants to say hello to you and tell you also what the first number is going to be. All right, Dave? Thank you, Alton. Hello, everybody. Glad to be here again with you. Yesterday, we're feeling mighty good, and we hope you're feeling the same out there. We're going to start the program off right away with one of the songs out of our All Sacred Song album. And this one here is a mighty fine song, too. One written by Albert E. Brumley. Wayne and Alton and myself are singing for you, Did You Ever Go Sailing? Yes, sir, friends, as a mother old and gray at the end of memory's way. And it's songs like that, you know, that sort of get you off the trend of life, you know, how hard it is, you know, to go out all day and sweat in the hot sun up and down the highway. And these fast speeding cars, you know, you have to dodge them a lot of times. But, you know, it's just a whole lot better to sort of get around the old family fireside there and to have one of these hymn books to sing these fine old hymns with. Hell, all the kids with you there around the old organ, the piano, or with an old beat-up guitar or something like we play, you know, and you don't know how much pleasure they'll mean to you. So here stands a boy to tell you how to get to a copy of our songbook, and we know that you're going to enjoy this when you do get it. This boy had to compile these songs, had to put them in the book. He wrote a lot of them. Here he is, Wayne Rainey. Thank you so much, Alton, and while you and Raven are turning through the pages of our all-sacred songbook here, picking out another song, I'd like to sort of run through it with you to all you fine friends out there so you'll know more about what you're getting here in this big book. You know, this is a beautifully bound book in bright, pretty colors. It contains pictures of Alton and Raven and myself, just as we sang to you here on the program. Besides that, you're going to get interesting things there of different questions you've asked us. We've answered them right here in the book. And think of getting 150. That's 150 of these fine gospel songs wrote in 4-part harmony. Every one has the words and the music complete. All of this comes to you for the low price of a $1 bill. Now, that's all it costs you, and it's sold to you on a money-back guarantee that you must be satisfied or get your money back in full. Now, you'll find songs in there like the Book of Revelation,
Shake my mother's hand for me. I'm keeping the promise to Hallelujah morning. What would you give in exchange for your soul? Give me the roses now. We'll meet a lot of friends and neighbors. There's a gathering in the sky, and Jesus holds my hand the last mile of the way. Did you ever go sailing? And we could go on and on and on. You know, there's many and many of these songs that you can't find or you can't buy anywhere else in the world except from your old friends, the Delmore brothers and Wayne Rainey. Now, here's the way to get yours. Is just enclose a $1 bill with your name and address very plainly, and send that to the Delmore brothers and Wayne Rainey in care of this radio station. We'll mail this big all-sacred song album, pictures and all, right out to you. And if you don't agree it's one of the biggest dollars worth you've ever had, you send it back to us and get your money in full. Now, if you don't have that dollar handy, that's perfectly all right. Just send us your name and address on a penny postal card to the Delmore brothers and Wayne Rainey in care of this radio station. We'll mail it out to you COD, and you pay your own postman just $1 plus a few cents COD postage when it arrives. And you show it to your friends, and if they don't agree that you've really got a bargain, just send it back to us, and we'll refund every penny of your money. That address is the Delmore brothers and Wayne Rainey in care of this radio station. Here's another song now Alton and Reuben has picked out for you. I know you're going to enjoy it from your request. It's one right here in our big all-sacred song album. It's entitled The Last Mile of the Way.
If I walk in the pathway of beauty, if I work till the close of the day, I should see the great King in his beauty when I've gone the last mile of the way. When I've gone the last mile of the way, I will rest at the close of the day, and I know there are joys that await me when I've gone the last mile of the way. If for Christ I proclaim the glad story, if I seek for his sheep gone astray, I'm sure he will show me his glory when I've gone the last mile of the way. When I've gone the last mile of the way, I'll rest at the close of the day, and I know there are joys that await me when I've gone the last mile of the way.
Now, you know, friends, from looking at all the wonderful songs in the song book, we three fellows here, why, it doesn't make us hesitate 1 minute to tell you that we were sending this song book out to you on a money-back guarantee. Them wonderful songs in there, we believe you're going to like the book, friends, and we do want you to be satisfied. So that's why we tell you when the book arrives at your home there, you sit down and look it over, look at the pictures and the songs that are in there. And then, if you think it's not what we say it is here on the radio, why, you send it back to us. And here, this radio station you're listening to now, we'll refund your money, yes, sir, in full. And that mailing address again there, I'd like to give it to you one more time. Just kind of sort of grab you a pencil there. Now, the mailing address, the Delmore Brothers and Wayne Rainey, in care of this radio station. Be sure and put your own address and name on there plain, too. And we sure want you to get this wonderful all-sacred song album. And now here's Alton to announce the next song.
Okay, the next song here, friends, is really more of a prayer than it is a song. We all three going to sing this one for you, Wayne Rainey, Reuben, and myself. The name of this one is Show Me the Way. Show me the light to guide me day and night. I want to be in the fold. Lord, let me give each day as I receive. That's how to live, I am told. Show me the way and guide me every day. Oh, God above. friends, we got a lot of good old hymns in this All Sacred Song album, friends, that you can sing and get a lot of, yes, sir, a lot of enjoyment out of them. And it just really means a whole lot to every one of us if we'll just sing at least one good old hymn each day as we go along. You know, the words to these hymns, friends, they always mean something. You take each hymn, and especially the ones in our All Sacred Song album, friends, each one of them is carefully selected. We spent a lot of time compiling this book, Raven, myself, and Wayne Rainey, and then we had Albert E. Brumley to help us too there. He's our publisher, you know, and of course all you gospel singers out there well acquainted and familiar with his writing. He's one of the most famous writers in America, anywhere else. And friends, I know you want your copy of our All Sacred Song album, and all you have to do is send a $1 bill to the Delmore brothers and to Wayne Rainey and share this radio station. If you don't have the dollar bill handy, that'll be perfectly all right. Just send your order on a penny postcard or in a letter, and we'll send it out to COD. Now, all you have to do then is pay the COD postage charges, of course, $1 for the All Sacred Song album. Now, this is a good way to do it, friends. Either way, it doesn't make any difference to us. You can just send the $1, send it out to COD, and you get your book right away. But we're going to look for your for your order right in, because the books are going like hotcakes, and we don't know when we'll sell out or what'll happen. Now, it's about time for us to leave, friends. Before that, I'll give you that address again to mail that $1 to, or mail your order, to the Delmore brothers and Wayne Rainey and share this radio station. It's been a pleasure singing and playing these fine old hymns for you, friends. Until tomorrow at this same time, on behalf of Wayne Rainey and Raven and myself, the Delmore brothers, this is Alton Delmore saying so long, good luck, and God bless you. By and by, when the morning comes,